Alright, thank you for watching today's video. I do appreciate all the support on episode 1 and 2 of my haunted investigation series of my apartment here. Before I say what I'm about to say, there have been some kids that have been messing with me, just knocking on my wall or my door at like 1:30 in the morning, calling me on my phone with a no-caller ID, pretending to be a demon and stuff like that, mocking the episodes, asking, is it real? Is it really real? And then they park they're parked in my parking lot with their car and stuff, and they're looking at everything I do because they can see me through the window. That is not appreciated. These kids are just dumb, looking for reactions, thinking they're hilarious or something like that. I don't know. But the police are involved now. Took a picture of their car. The police have their car number, ID, whatever. You know what I mean. It's being documented. They probably should stop doing it. And I know you guys are watching now, so there you go. There's your hint. Stop doing it. The situation is very real. And people are like, was that real? Like, are you faking it? No. I don't have any reason to fake it. Like, this is like, I swear on my life, like, dude, I have no reason to fake anything that I'm making. And yes, I will take advantage of the situation as a film producer, as a creative mind. You know, I like horror movies, so when there's a situation where I'm experiencing something that is real, I'm gonna turn it into something kind of fun, which is what I did. But anyway, I'm gonna just say a quick story, real quick. Alright, this is actually something that is very crazy to me. Alright, this is not, like I said, nothing fabricated here, nothing, I'm not lying about anything, and here we go. So recently, I've been watching The Conjuring, just because I'm trying to find inspiration from people like, Ed and Lorraine Warren. I don't know if you guys know who they are, the two most popular investigators in world history, probably, like paranormal investigators, and they have done thousands of cases and stuff. And so I was looking for inspiration because I always see myself as the hero in every movie, like the main character, and I don't know why I do it. I don't know, but I just always put myself into that bravery position in every movie so I can learn and then feel inspired to be like brave in situations where things can feel very anxious, demonic potentially, So that's the first half of the story. That's a little bit of context here. Second half is I've been doing something called, I believe, astral projection. Not like the most advanced level where your body is able to physically leave and you can look at yourself sleeping or whatever. I haven't done that yet. But what I will say is that I have definitely been able to elevate my consciousness to a different realm spiritually at night when I am like meditating. Sometimes it's like when I'm dozing off to sleep, I'm able to understand, like, I can do so many weird things happen before I'm able to really project.
We're like looking through a lens,
Yeah,
and
very veiled reality.
Yeah.
Right? So what some people call extrasensory perception is really just people who've learned to broaden their range of their 5 physical senses. When you exercise your senses, you can actually increase your conscious use of your brain capacity from 10% to 20%. And, just by doing these exercises. So that's one piece. Then there's what we call the biofield, right? We are not just physical beings. We are energetic beings. We have electromagnetic, we have etheric, we have all these different layers of energy within our field that surrounds us. If you start to just tune in to the subtleties, and there are ways to start feeling and perceiving these energy fields that are around us. And the more you exercise that, the more those will also turn on for you.
Let me say this, like, this is starting to sound like really cuckoo for a lot of people who probably don't have any spiritual beliefs. Like, anybody that doesn't really necessarily believe in all this stuff, you're listening to me and you probably might think I need a hospital or something, you know what I mean? Like, that's just not fair. I said it before and I'll say it again. Just because my content and what I say doesn't necessarily align with your spiritual beliefs does not mean that I'm suffering from a mental health disorder. So let's just stay open-minded and just probably click off if you don't even believe in any of this stuff, because then you're just gonna continue to think that I need a doctor or something. And for all the people who want to continue to watch because you have some real open-minded thought about this stuff and you're spiritual, all that, great, let's do it. The past couple of months I've been doing this thing where, like, I don't think it's a lucid dream. I'm legitimately like waking up out of my sleep in a dream, like I'm somewhere else, and it's like I can get like glimpses. I get glimpses of where I am, but I don't know where I am. It's just always just a random place, a random room of a different house, whatever. It's weird, and I don't often have control. I cannot move. They're like shadows. Like, I'm seeing shadows, like black shadows, whatever, and then glimpses of the room that I'm in. I'm like, where the am I? Because I know that I'm sleeping. I know I'm in a different, like, I know that I'm in a different realm. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like a lucid dream feeling, but it's not a lucid dream. I know the difference. Like a lucid dream is where you feel like you're awake, you're in a dream, and can sometimes make things happen. You have control, like you can bring things to your dream. This is a little different. It is pretty fun though, by the way. The last time I had a lucid dream, I've done it a few times. I think we all have at one point. And I don't know why I tested my ability last time, like my limits, and I literally dropped a nuclear bomb, and then I just woke up out of fear because it felt so real. So anyway, yeah, like I said, don't always have full control until, here's the key word, 2 nights ago, after I was starting to find some inspiration from the Conjuring characters and Lorraine, I had experienced something where I had full control this time. It wasn't even just like glimpses of where I was. I had one like little like wave of black shadow, whatever it was, and I'm just in a different house. I'm in a different room, and originally I just ended up being right in front of a cat, right behind a cat. I don't know why, but I can feel my spirit floating. The cat turned around and started like pawing at me, so I started to try to dodge it. I didn't know what was happening. I just didn't want to be hit by the cat's paw, you know what I mean? But then I started to... Oh, well, there might be a spirit in here right now. I can sense something. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I can sense something. Anyway, I started to, just walk around because I was so, I was in disbelief. Like, I've never been able to, really fully walk around when I'm experiencing this type of, spiritual elevation of consciousness. I guess that's what you want to say. I'm in a different house, so I started to walk around, looking around. And then I'm going up the stairs, because it's a big house. It's a pretty big, I don't know why, it felt like a mansion. I think it was a mansion or something. And I'm going up the stairs, looking around, and I hear, what sounded like a blow dryer or something like that, like a hair dryer, a blow dryer. And I'm trying to follow the noise, because I'm like, what even is that? I'm trying to understand what... Dude, I swear, bro, there is definitely something in here right now. I'm hearing something speak to me. But we're gonna just continue to tell my story and not care about that right now, because I am trying to stay on track. So I walk into this room, and then there was actually 2 people. There's 2 people, right? A woman and a man. And the man was just on a desk or something like that, looking at something, like he was operating some type of computer or machine. Don't know what he was doing, really don't. But then to his left or his right was a woman sitting at the chair. And guys, what is happening? I'm sorry, I keep being sidetracked because things keep moving on my... Something just moved on my desk. I don't know what that was. I wonder if I can... Well, I'm gonna play this video back and see if I can pick up something from my mic. I don't know what is happening. Anyway, I see the lady, and she actually... I go up to her, and she looks at me, and she's actually happy to see me. She was like, hey, I'm not even kidding. She was happy to see me. I'm like, who are you? I don't even know who this lady is. I walk into this room, and I don't know who she is. I've never seen you in my life before. And then I wake up because I'm pretty sure I woke up after that. I don't remember anything else after that. I just saw the lady smiling, and that's really it. She was just happy to see me, and it wasn't anything I was afraid. More so uncertain in the moment, confused because I didn't know where I was. It's just a big house, and I was floating around. Anyway, and I just see this lady. So then I don't know who she was. I woke up and I was confused. Like I said, never seen her in my life. There's no reason to be dreaming about some random lady you've never seen before, right? And then today I just finished watching The Conjuring again, one of the movies, and throughout these series I had never actually seen the real person of Ed and Lorraine. You know what I mean? The characters, I never knew the actual people, because this is that series is based off a true story. I decided to look up these people, Ed and Lorraine Warren. Just wanted to see what they looked like, and when they died, whatever, blah blah blah. And when I look at the picture, I look up Ed and Lorraine Warren, and I see Lorraine in this picture on just 20 minutes ago, by the way. This is why I'm making this video, because I'm in shock, disbelief. The woman that I saw in the picture on my phone was the exact same woman that I had actually seen in my vision that night in my sleep, or whatever it was. Did I really actually see Lorraine Warren? I experienced a lot of the same stuff that she had when she was living. I don't know if I possess the same capabilities to her degree, but I definitely possess some type of... I don't know, man. I don't know what's happening with me nowadays, but I've always been able to connect with different spiritual energies around me my entire life. I just can't believe it. Everybody that's watching this right now is probably thinking I'm cuckoo or something like that. Oh, it's just a cool story. He's just got a great imagination. I don't think that's imagination, because the lady Dude, I was watching The Conjuring, finding inspiration from these people, not knowing what they actually looked like in real life. I think you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Like, I was watching their movies, and then I had experienced a vision where I saw the lady, not knowing that that was the person that the actors were representing it from the movie. And then I looked up the characters today after watching one of the movies, and then I see Lorraine online in the picture, and my gosh, it was her. You know what I mean? So can people understand why, like, that's insane to me? I had no idea what this woman actually looked like until tonight. This was like my first time seeing this woman was actually in my vision, and then I woke up and I was like, who was that? Because I had never seen that kind of person in my life. Like, who? I was confused when I woke up, and then I see this movie, and then I finally decided to look up, you know, what these people looked like. Dude, is it actually possible that I really just saw Ellen Lorraine Warren? She had like a high ponytail and like a coat or something like that. Experience that I feel does not happen every night. It's actually maybe once or twice a week actually. So whenever it happens, I either have full control or I have no control. And I don't know how to get full control when I don't have control. Does that make sense? Like when I know that I don't have any control and I'm just trying so hard to focus on where I am, it just doesn't work. Like, I don't know why. But then sometimes, like recently, I had full control and I was just in a different realm, walking around in this house, walking up the stairs, walked into a room, saw two people I'd never seen before in my entire life, and then, holy shit, this happens. So I just ended up seeing what possibly was legitimately Ed and Lorraine. Drop a like on the video, and I'll see you in episode 3, probably. I don't know. Hopefully.